Possibly one of the most underutilized pages on a website might be the About page. Now, let me explain. A lot of times, business owners make the mistake of making the About page just about themselves. The About page is really an opportunity to dive into methodology, what makes you different, distinctions about the things. But here's the thing, you still don't want to talk too much about yourself as a business owner, because as a visitor, as a user or a customer of your website, I still want to know about the business and how it serves me. So when you say things about, I started it 42 years ago and have been doing this in my family for generations, and we value the commitment to hard work and powering through this land that we tilled ourselves and created. And when you go on that tangent, it does nothing for me as a customer. I would rather need to know, I want to learn the difference and the distinction of how you do things differently. This is where you can talk about the customer and how, as a company, the core values that you have developed to serve the customer. So you can say things like, our company values building this for you. You as the customer, you get to engage with us as we prioritize customer service and high values and the commitment to always putting you, the customer, first. Put things in the language of your visitor rather than talking about I or we. You need to remove that from the vocabulary so that it's not a conflict of who's the hero of the story, which, as we know, we want to make the customer the hero of their story, and you guys come alongside as the guide. You want to lead them along that journey into a way where they're arriving at the destination. You can have an About page that speaks clearly to your audience and doesn't put them into a position of conflict. That's something that you want to aspire to. Another thing you can do is paint the benefits. What are the benefits of engaging with your company? If you have a company policy or core values that serve your customer in an amazing way that further distinguishes you, that should be something that clearly is outlined. Talk about the value for them. Don't say your values, but talk about the values and how they obviously benefit and help your customer in a way that I'm going to care. If I'm visiting your website, why would I care about your mission and your values and the impact that you're having? I want to know how that serves me still. Now, another piece of this puzzle is add some humanity. On the homepage, on the contact page or the services page, it can often be a little cut and dry. It's a lot of the details, but this is an opportunity for you to share what makes you human, where the passion for the business comes from in a brief way. So and tying back into how it benefits the customer is, you might be passionate, share that passion, but share it in such a way that speaks to the quality and the impact and the effort and why you've chosen to do a different modus operandi, why you've chosen to do your business differently and how that affects me, the customer. That's a consistent thread that's going to keep showing up in this conversation and really all of our conversations. And then finally is show the journey. Where did it start and where is it going? Me as a customer engaging with you, if I don't think you're going to last very long, then I'm going to be a little nervous about committing with you to do business with you. But if you can show where you started, how you started in a clear way that paints the picture of where you're going, I can determine as the customer if I want to join you on that journey. Is that a journey I see myself going alongside with? Are we in alignment? And this is where your About page can speak to the alignment of where you're going and where you're leading people towards. So this is a fantastic opportunity to display clear value, remove the I and we language, share your journey and add some humanity in such a way that we're building brand equity in an About page and building that engagement and that connecting and that loyalty that is important as you're developing your brand and engaging with your audience.